Hi, hello peeps, welcome back to Matt's Life. How you diddling? So I'm back in my favourite spot. Let's hope no one comes and crashes me. It is a Tuesday around 12 o'clock I believe. I'm going to cook a steak, a sirloin steak. Nice bit of meat here. All I've done so far is salted it up, set up the TRANGIA, and I think I'm ready to go. So first thing I'm going to do is get my pot on and get some oil in there. So I just want to say something actually about these cooking videos. This is not a how-to, this is me just getting out and then trying to enjoy myself. Trying to push myself to get outside. I'm not trying to tell you how to cook. Just a bit of fun. So I'll get my pan nice and hot. So my last video, I went out camping for 2 nights and it reached -2 degrees. It was the coldest I've been out in my tent. And I tell you, my kit handled all right. I weren't that cold inside. It was very icy though, and I did get a lot of condensation inside the tent. But all in all, I was warm, so I'm quite pleased about that. The videoing didn't exactly go to plan because I'd pull it in bloody slow motion, and that's just me all over, unfortunately. I'm messing my videos up left, right and centre. So I had a video of me doing using the TRANGIA for a coffee in the morning when it was all iced up, and then I had a video of me cooking a breakfast and all sorts, and I'd messed it up, unfortunately. One day I might get it right, we'll see. But this morning, I've got mud everywhere. This morning I made a massive error. So I was in my room and I was putting a bit of water into my methylated spirits to try and stop it smoking. And what I did was I took that off, I put a bit of water and screwed it up, and I didn't roll this down so the bottle weren't sealed. And it spilled all over my bag, all inside my bag, all over my floor, everything. So this is not idiot proof, I know that for a fact. So I am an idiot and I messed up. I'm really annoyed with myself. It's just anxiety. Every time I need to come out and I want to do something, my brain goes haywire and I just seem to mess everything up. Everything just goes to pot. And I just get really upset with myself. That's getting warm now. But I'm hoping if I can sit here for 10-20 minutes and just calm myself down, I'll be all right. I got shown up by a 310cc BMW over there. So we'd gone to Route 59 Cafe. Me and Steve, he was on Ducati as always. And there was a lad there, he had a BMW 310 Little Naked. And he said to us, "Oh, where are you from?" So we told him. He said, "Oh, I go around this route and I can take you around if you want." So my mate Steve said, "Yeah, why not?" So we started following him, and I'll tell you something, on bends and everything else, and some roads were just diabolical. There were potholes in the middle of the road, there was great gravel, they were wet and slippy. I was trying to take bends and my bike was trying to stand up on itself. It was just back end was kicking out, and I don't know if it had anything to do with my tyre pressure as well. And I need to check that. I really do. But this lad, he was just hammering it, and if he wanted, I think he could have left me. Steel was alright, but my bike was just all over the place. I just didn't know what the hell was happening with it. The roads were beautiful, like the surroundings of the roads were beautiful. The roads itself were a mess. I'm just trying to get this pan hot as possible. Let's see what it's like. So all I've done is put a bit of... Yeah, we're getting a sizzle there. Not as hot as I'd hoped, but it is a sizzle. So I'll leave that for a moment. I don't want to keep playing around with it. This is the problem with the TRANGIA, is it does take a long time to get warm, and in that time you're burning a lot of fuel. Definitely not as hot as I'd hoped. 100%. Normally I'd want that really hot, but I'd left it a good few minutes. So like I said, I'm not a pro with this TRANGIA. I should have brought my jet boil. Maybe I should just wind down and listen to this river for a moment, eh? Rather than trying to pull myself down for everything I do. So I'm back to work, I think Sunday. I've been on holiday this month. I've not done anything though. I had all these plans of things I wanted to do, but me being me, I haven't been able to get out of house that often. Just my own fault really. I know I've never struggled financially so much in my life. I don't know what's going on with my money. It just seems to be disappearing, and I'm not spending anything really. The state of the country is it's really bad. Now I'll put a bit more salt on that. See what I mean? Can take the lid off. What I'll do is seal the ends off as well. No, I'll leave that for a bit. I'm not in a rush. what I wanted to try and do was seal the meat up a bit, but the pan wasn't hot enough, and it is what it is. I know what I'll do. Ugh. Okay. In comes the onions. Oh no. So that's just my tomatoes and onions for the my salad. Now I'm just peeling a bit of garlic. I'll tell you something, people, when you're cooking for yourself, there's no right or wrong way really. Don't look too much into it. Just cook how you like to cook. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. Just do it how you like it. There's no right or wrong way. Alright, that's some garlic. And let's see if we can turn this over. Oh, now we're talking. Now we're talking. Now that's the colour I wanted on my steak. Right. What I've got here is some butter. Don't worry about me cutting into my leg. These are I've got armour in these. These are my bike jeans. So don't be cringing. Oh dear me. Right, what I'm going to do while I've got this in Oh, there the onions. Oh no. Onions and garlic. Get that in there. And here I've got some thyme. Oh yeah, get some thyme in there. Okay, let me give you a close-up. Video. So there we are, people. That's what it's looking like at the moment. Give it a couple of minutes and I'll turn it over again and get all them flavours inside. Okay, let's get this turned over. Let's get some of these yummy flavours inside. Let's get some pepper on there. Who doesn't like pepper, eh? I know I do. Oh yeah. I bet there's going to be people screaming at the screen going, "You don't do it like that, what are you doing?" Right, I'm just going to let that cook for a couple of minutes. Get all these flavours inside it. And I'll get back to you in a mo. Alright, I think I'm happy with that. So what I'll do now, I'll take this off the heat. I'll let it rest for 5 minutes. And in that time where I'm letting it rest, oh yeah. Yeah, it's not bad that, you know, it's not bad. I'll let that rest for 10 minutes. I'll put this out so I don't set myself on fire. And all the juice from the tomato. While that's doing that, I'll prep my bread roll and I'll get back to you, peeps. So, I'm done. And you know what? I've just been eating a little bit. And I'll show you close up to that steak. If that's not perfectly done, I don't know what is. I'll tell you something, John Pawson, I'll have to make you this someday. So I'm actually impressed about how that tastes. It's really, really nice. So I'm just going to eat this bit of steak, enjoy it, and then I'm going to eat my sandwich. I don't think I could ever be a vegetarian. Not against my sister's one, but there you are. What do you think to that? Eh? It's on a cheesy roll. Lettuce, tomato, onions. Oh no. I know, I forgot. Ah, I won't bother. I got some spicy sauce, but I think I'm going to like this better without it. I want to thank everyone who's subscribed. Actually, I'm really impressed with how my channel's going. I think I've had like 50 subscribers since January. If you're not yet subscribed, please do. I do a bit of cooking, riding, camping when my footage works out. I'm straight, you know, I don't talk rubbish. I say it how it is, you know. If I mess up, I mess up. If something tastes bad, it tastes bad. I'm not going to pretend any otherwise. Get to see these beautiful locations. Shout out to Sling English D650, I think his channel is. And what I'll do is I'll put it in the description down below. Seems a really nice guy, does some modifications on his Kawasaki Vulcan Air 650. Sound guy, he is a sound guy actually. I'll give him a shout out today. Try and do a shout out each week for someone. And Monkey Dick's Adventures, I think his channel's called. He's another one I like watching. I'll put him in the description this week. Now I'm outside listening to the river. I'm calmed down a lot now. I'm starting to wind down. Look at me making a mess of myself. So this is an expensive sandwich, to be honest. Of course, I got a sirloin steak and this roll and the salad. Cost me £12.66 to make it. But I'll be honest with you, I don't think you could get something this quality in a shop for that much money. What I'm trying to do, because I don't have a lot of money, what I'm trying to do is just film the things that I'd normally do, or the things I want to do. So if I go out camping, I'll do that. If I go for a ride with my friends, I'll do that. If I fancy a walk down the river, I'll make something relatively cheap. I'm not gonna keep spending loads of money. I don't have it. I want to make this channel budget keep on a budget. I don't want to be spending loads of money on it. Right, peeps, I'll bring you back once I start cleaning down. See you in a bit. So I'm just going to sit here for 5 minutes. I've just cleared up things and packed away everything what I need to, apart from my chair. I want to thank you all for watching me. You should try that steak, you know, it's nice. Nice bit of sirloin, got your pan nice and hot. Seal it on each end for about a minute and even on the edges. Then just leave it a couple of minutes on each side, put some butter in. Some thyme, some garlic, some onions. And just cook it to how you want it. It's nice. Penny of salt and pepper. I enjoyed it. I really did. A nice bit of steak. I'm not looking forward to carrying all this though, because I spilt mess all over my bag, so I'm having to use this little bag here. So it's a nightmare. I do actually need to invest in a bigger rucksack. I've only got the one I use for work. Anyway, this will do me. I'll see you in the next video, hopefully. If you like this type of video, just leave a comment in the description. If there's anything you'd like to see me cook or have a go at, I'll probably mess it up, but I'll give it a go. Put that in the description. And be happy, be safe, and goodbye for now. This is Matt's Life. Goodbye.